Hi guys, hope you're all okay. I've got two dogs running around crazy. Hi, hope you're doing well. Today I have a ASDA Food Haul to share with you, a small ASDA Food Haul to share with you. This came to £79.75. Once upon a time, that would have been a full week shop for me and John, but with the current prices, not happening. So yeah, small shop, 75 quid. I had 13 substitutions. It is like COVID times all over again. Today's caffeine of choice is a white monster. It's keeping me going. Delivery driver was really apologetic about the level of substitutions. He is lovely. We have him all the time. I was like, it's not your fault, you know. And he basically said shelves are empty. They are struggling. It's like tin stuff. They've got loads of it. So, you know, beans, soup, which obviously was things that was disappearing in COVID. But it's like meats, vegetables, fruits, you know, some breads, that kind of thing. Really struggling. To the point where like people are snatching things off of like comps when people are filling up units. He says it's a little bit stressful working at ASDA right now. But yeah, he was really nice. I have gone old school and written down my substitutions so I didn't forget any. So I ordered 2 bags of salted pretzels. They substituted those for the sour cream and chive, so they went back. I ordered onion granules. They sent me garlic granules. I kept them because I do use them. I ordered quavers for Ruben. They sent what looked like an expensive like adult crisp, like cheese and onion crisps, but they were like the ridged hard crisps, so they're for adults. They're no good for Ruben. So they went back. I ordered strawberry yogurt covered strawberries. They sent me yogurt covered raisins. I've kept those. I ordered falafels. They substituted that for corn garlic bites. They went back. I ordered a cheesy gratin, so like potato with cream and cheese and stuff. They substituted that for a cottage pie. One's a side dish, one's a main meal, one was technically vegetarian, one has meat in. That went back. So I was just like, huh? They substituted chicken en croûte for a chicken crown. I kept that. Is it a crown? Oh, a boneless joint. It's basically a crown. They substituted brie for brie. I kept it. They substituted mash for mash, but the mash was to go with the chicken en croûte that didn't come, so I sent the mash back. They substituted fruit loaf for hot cross buns. I kept that. And they substituted brioche burger buns for Warburton's sliced rolls, and I kept them. And then the other thing, I ordered fromage frais yogurts for Ruben, which came, but they had yesterday's date on. Luckily, I don't normally check dates because you kind of have a lot of trust that your dates are going to be good, because normally it says on the email if the date is short. But it actually had yesterday's date on. So obviously that went back and I shall get my refund. So with all of that in mind, I'm not 100% sure how much this is actually going to cost me, because the pretzels, I think, were the things that have gone back. Like the fromage frais was like £1. The pretzels, I think that's like £3. The crisps were probably £1. Falafels, I think, were £2. The gratin, I think, was like £3 something. The mash, I think, was like £1.50. So what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So maybe 12 quid that I'm going to have refunded. So what's that? I can't do 9 take 2 is 7, 7 take 1. So like 67 quid then for my shopping. But as you'll see, I've rambled for like 8 minutes, but there's not a lot here. thankfully, the way I did the meal plan this week was I was using the meats and proteins and stuff that I've got in the freezer and building recipes around that, because I want to defrost my freezer soon, so I'm trying to empty it out a little bit. But yeah, there's not a lot here. I'm going to stop rambling, show you the stuff. And there is the overview. As I said, not a lot. Happy days, you may notice the formula machine is finally gone. Ruben has been formula free for about a month. I finally got around to putting the machine away in storage until the next time we need a formula machine. But yeah, it just feels like I've got a bit of worktop space at last. After, 2 years of having the formula machine there, I still have to find something to do with half a tub of formula. Food banks won't take it because it's half used. So I think John's going to know somebody who might use it. I don't know. But yeah, right, food shopping. 4 bottles of Coke Zero. That is my energy drink. I have some very cherry dry shampoo. I do really like Bounty's. They had none available. I've tried this one before. It's okay. It's okay for like day 2, day 3 hair. But if you're the kind of person that only washes your hair once a week, this is not going to fix anything on day 5 or 6. It's okay for light use, shall we say. There are the garlic granules that were a substitute for onion granules. This I'm very excited about. We still have the Christmas tablecloth on. It still has gingerbreads on our table. And then when I saw this, I love bees and things. I just think they're so cute. So yeah, it's like spring flowers, daisies, but it's bumblebees. I don't know how long it will stay white. Normally these things are quite good if you wipe them off quite quickly. Ruben is very much into paints and pens and things, so I don't know how long the colour will stay this colour, but I think it's very cute. I'm keen to get my spring Easter decorations up, so this will go well with that. I have some garlic bread. We have a tube of mini eggs. We have some gnocchi. Some buttery, herby baby potatoes. There's a pack of baby corn back there. Some not very happy looking sliced mushrooms. Some strawberry yogurts. Muller Light Greek style strawberry yogurts. Some grapes. Some spinach. So this is the boneless chicken joint that was the substitute for the chicken en croûte. I think I'll just have to end up doing it some type of midweek roast-esque thing. Oh, but I didn't get any carrots because I didn't have any carrots in stock, did I? Or did I? Did I get carrots? I can't remember. I got the chicken Kievs that John really likes. These are the extra special ones with the wild garlic. They are yummy. I would recommend, if you have these, they are really good. If you have them, cook them for like 2-3 minutes less than it advertises. They do dry out quickly. I know people get funny about undercooking chicken, but obviously it's a Kiev. The chicken's all quite thin. But yeah, I find if you cook it to the time given on the instructions, they do dry out a little bit. But yeah, just me. Some luncheon meat for the puppy dogs. We have some lean beef steak mince. The plan for that is to make homemade burgers. I had ordered brioche burger buns, but they were substituted for these soft rolls. I don't mind these. I do love me a bit of Warburtons, so I'm happy with that. And you can still toast these and things. They won't get wasted. They'll get eaten. John is currently still obsessed with this broccoli, hand-picked tender stem broccoli. It's his favourite side veg at the moment. So I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 packs of the cheese strings. They're still on offer, so they work out cheaper than buying the 8-pack. I've got some smoked salmon to have on Mother's Day's breakfast, but the date, Mother's Day is the 19th. It's got the 17th on. But you can freeze it, so it's okay. I'm going to chuck it in the freezer and then take it out Saturday night. It'll be fine. I got John some biltong. He loves that stuff. John is still having the aftermath of his sore throat and cold that he had. Custard is, you know, the best medicine apparently. I got some muffins to go with the smoked salmon on Mother's Day. The plan is to have poached eggs, but we're going to have to go to the farm shop to try and get eggs because ASDA didn't have any. Like, even the super duper expensive ones, they didn't have any available on their website. And I asked the delivery driver if they actually had eggs in store, and he's like, no, they come in and they're gone within, like, people are actually, like, people that have, like, local businesses are stood there waiting for them. So we're going to have to do a trip to the farm shop to get our hands on some eggs for Sunday. We've got some of these Shake McCain sea salt fries. These are really good. They actually are nice and crispy. So we got those. Was able to get some cherry tomatoes. We've got some red onion. This is the brie that was substituted. It's a more expensive one, and I think it's slightly bigger than the one I ordered. Yeah. We got the chorizo tomato micro pasta. This is quite nice. Some burger cheese, some little sausage rolls for Mr. Ruben, some apples for Ruben, 2 cucumbers. He eats a lot of cucumber, bless him. Oh yeah, I did get carrots, but so normally we buy the big boy carrots, but they were out, so we ended up buying, are these Chantilly? Is that what these are called? Yeah, Chantilly carrots. So that'd be fun to peel for Ruben. Maybe you can just scrub them rather than peeling them, I don't know. But yeah, that'd be fun for Ruben's carrot snacks. There are the hot cross buns we got instead of fruit loaf. A Dairy snacker for Mr. Ruben. A multi-pack of the mini Haribos. Some lettuce. The yogurt coated raisins that were a substitute instead of strawberries. Bananas. Some fruit lollies for Ruben. Chocolate chip brioche and Vimto, because me and John have been drinking a lot of the Vimto at the moment, either as squash or having it hot. Love some Vimto, so yeah, we got that as well. And that is our food for the week. As I said, it's not a full shop, but as I say, I want to defrost my freezer soon, so I'm gonna, like, when I did my meal plan, I took a full, like, look at what we had meat wise in there. And there was probably enough meat in there not to have to buy any meat this week from the food shopping, but it would have meant a lot of duplication of meals. Like, I have 3 packs of meatballs in the freezer for some reason. Don't quite know how that happened, but I do. But yeah, so meal plan for this week is a little bit fluid because you never really know. But the 7 meals I have planned: chicken Kiev with new potatoes and some veg. I'm looking at what I've got. The beef mince is to make burgers to do with the shake fries. I've got some chicken in the freezer that I'm going to do the Joe Wicks cream leek mushroom vibe. He makes it as a pie with phyllo pastry. As they didn't have any phyllo pastry available, I am not skilled enough to make that kind of thing, so I will chuck it in with some pasta. Already got the cream, already got the leeks. I literally just needed spinach and mushrooms for that one. I don't know what I'm going to do with the chicken joint that came. It might just be roast some potatoes, some carrots, do some peas, bit of gravy. If I'm feeling fancy, I might even make a Yorkshire pudding batter. Don't know. But yeah, that will happen. I have some duck in the freezer that I got reduced from Morrison's. That the plan was to do that with the gratin. I can make another side dish. It'll be fine. The meatballs and pasta, I had everything for that apart from garlic bread. I've lost count of how many meals that is. Let's see. Oh, and I'm going to do the brie with peas. I've got bacon in the freezer, and make a risotto. I think that's 7. But saying that, it's Mother's Day on Sunday. I don't know what the plans are. I did say I'm not doing Mother's Day this year because obviously I lost my mummy last year. but John has commented on about booking a table and going out, so there may be one of these meals that stay in the freezer. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is kind of where we are with the issue with this. The issue with having such giant substitutions and having a delivery driver tell you they're having having fresh meat and veg, you're kind of like, is this the wrong time to be emptying my freezer? Should I be buying my food shopping as normal and then relying on the stuff I've got in the freezer as a backup? Because what happens if I empty the freezer and then I still can't get things from the supermarket? I know it's very much a first world problem. I know there's people out there at the moment that, you know, are choosing between boiling a kettle and turning their heating on and stuff. So I know I'm in a place of privilege, but it does make you question, is it the right choice to be emptying the freezer right now so I can defrost it? Because it might get worse. These availabilities of stock and stuff could get worse, couldn't they? They might get better. Let's hope they get better. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. I hope you're all doing well. Oh, I finally got my picture put up on the wall. John bought me this for Christmas. I blooming love it. It is the first ever picture we've got of Reuben. To the untrained eye, it's just a circle, but it is a 5-day embryo. When you go through IVF, most clinics give you a picture of your embryo before they implant it. So sadly, I have quite a few of these pictures of embryos that didn't make it. But this is Reuben's embryo. This is what he looked like the morning before he got put back into mama when he was defrosted. And yeah, John had this amazing woman turn it into that. It's beautiful. I love it. It makes me really happy. So yeah, Reuben's first picture, 5 days old, or 5 days of creation, shall we say. But yeah, that's what that is, in case anyone's wondering why I've got a bubble on the wall. But yeah, I'm going to shut up, but I hope you're all okay. Take care, guys. I'll ramble to you in the next one. Bye.